Hi, my name is Hans-Petermeyer, and I'm talking with RonaldSt-Pierre in his restaurant here in Courtenay, Locals, which has got a real focus on local food production, which is part of your vision around food sustainability in this region, right?
It is, yes.
And how long have you been here, Ronald?
I've been in the Comox Valley for almost 20 years now.
Right, and before that you were in big cities, right?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Quebec, in the rural area, and I came to Vancouver in 1982, spent 8 years there.
And before that it was Montreal and Vancouver.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. So, in the 20 years you've been here, you've seen a lot of changes.
Seen a lot of changes, some growth, which hasn't been too bad, you know. But the one thing I've seen is when I came to the Comox Valley, one of the things that really appeared to me really soon is the richness of the food source around here. And over those 20 years, I've seen people trying to produce some very interesting food. Some of them being successful at it, some of them not being successful at it because of not being able to develop the market needed to make it sustainable. So when this development of idea of having my own restaurant came about, one of the main objectives was to develop a restaurant or a product that would raise awareness around the food and the producer that we have in the area, and raise awareness with the population to help make the whole industry more sustainable.
So that fits right into our conversation, which is asking 3 questions of some people that we see as leaders in the various 8 pillars of sustainability. So we're asking you about the food systems. And then you're also active with the North Vancouver Island.
North Vancouver Island Chefs Association.
Right, and I noticed from the work you've done recently that a big focus is on helping us understand who the local producers are, and also how to use some of that product.
Yes. Well, over the last few years, with the North Vancouver Island Chefs Association, which I'm the chairman of the board at this point, we've been putting a really serious focus on using local ingredients whenever we do fundraiser or host social event in the area. Part of it is also over the last year we developed a cookbook to celebrate our 30th anniversary, or the 30th anniversary of the French,
right,
which we call Island Inspiration. And this cookbook is not only a recipe book, but the focus of the book was focus on showcasing the local product that we have available to us, as well as the story and the producer behind the food. So it's quite interesting.
Right, and that almost goes to our 3rd question here, so maybe you can refer to that later on. So the first question in this format is, well, first I'm going to ask you, you've looked at the Comox Valley Sustainability Strategy goals and objectives for food systems?
I have, yes.
What excites you about that?
Well, part of what excites me the most is that it's starting to, evolve as the people are talking about it. I've got that vision of wanting to have my food industry more sustainable around us and raising awareness. Well, the excitement is that now more and more people have that same objective of wanting the industry to become more sustainable, and that's very exciting to us.
Okay. So the second question has to do with the challenges of implementing a sustainability strategy. So,
well, to me at this point, what I found that is the biggest challenge, I think it's to really educate the consumer as far as value pricing. Some people look at local food and the cost, some of the products are a little more expensive than what you would buy in the common market at the grocery store. However, you have to really consider the values to the pricing. For me, the price is not the only thing. I think for the price we have to pay for the products we're buying, you get a much greater quality and a much greater product much greater nutrition.
Mhm.
So it's really to educate the people into seeing the value in what we have around here.
Okay. And the third question goes to, like, what do you see yourself or your business or the Chefs Association doing to help make on-the-ground sustainability in the Comox Valley?
Okay, well, I think that part of it is we're already doing it, is to be involved, to participate into the effort, and by becoming a consumer and creating that demand that will help develop the industry.
So you're actually working with local business, like farm businesses, producers, anybody from like the pasta people in town here to the pork producers and down the road to
exactly
shellfish.
You know, like here at the restaurant, for those who've been in, you know, one of the things that we've done is that we're not only serving and preparing the local food, but we're putting a face behind it. So the artwork on the wall is the story of the producer behind the food. We do work in conjunction with our producer, work as a team. So not only that they bring me the food, but you know, we talk about what is it that they produce, what kind of value added products they can develop, and we work together with them. We work together with them as far as advertising, raising awareness behind what they're doing.
Right.
It's I think it's, as a community, people work together into instead of trying to work individually or trying to work in competition. But I think that if they look at it as overall and looking at the overall industry, I think it's going to create a stronger entity and make the industry sustainable.
Okay, so Ronald, you've got about 2 minutes. I try to give people a chance to. This is about a conversation. Our 3 questions are meant to kind of get it going. Is there anything you want to add to the conversation about sustainability here in this place?
Well, as I mentioned, I think that what will make this sustainability possible over the future is, one, is people being aware about the industry that we have, being willing to participate, and being willing to be part of the solution. So by the support and supporting the people that are trying to develop the food that we're eating, I think that they're going to become part of the solution.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I just encourage any of you to take those 3 questions. You know, what excites you about the sustainability strategy? What do you see as the challenges? How are you going to become part of the solution here and towards sustainability in the Comox Valley? To use those 3 questions in your own over dinner conversations, over lunch, wherever you're with some friends or you know, you're in a conversational kind of place, just ask the questions, maybe videotape them, put them up on YouTube or Facebook, just to keep this ball rolling. Thanks, Ronald.
You're welcome.